We good. Welcome to another episode of 15fifteen podcast. I'm Verified Dave. I got the team with me.
You already know, shots by him, the KID, that DID, your wifey's favorite photographer.
What up, though? It's Rocky Gans. Don't call me OVO Rock.
Yeah, man. Today we, that's OVO Rock, y'all. Today we got something special for y'all, man. We just going down. Yeah, we got something special, man. It's going down. We got some special guests in the house, man. We got some current topics we gonna cover. You know, just staying hip hop and finna get it going. You know what I'm saying?
So let's go ahead and let's get to it then,
jumping
man.
off. How y'all week going? What's up?
Hold on. Oh, we gotta get to our guests first.
Introduce the guest.
All right, then let's get to it then.
Talk to me.
All right. We already delayed. You know what I'm saying? I know
we
our
was
people
late
mad
today,
at us.
man.
We black people time, bro.
Yeah,
CBT.
We getting it together.
Here we go again, man. Another episode. Since 39.
We on 39. It's 39,
Sheesh.
man.
Episode 39, man. Hell yeah. We keeping it going, baby. And to my right, you got, you know what I'm saying? 2/3 of what I call the Wayans family of the YouTube game, bro. And I'm gonna keep saying it like that, bro.
I like that.
You got my boy Kid SoCool.
Yeah.
And you got my boy Jinx the Rebel, man. What's the deal, baby?
What's good, man?
Man, Jinx, welcome to the pod, baby. Welcome to the pod, man. Welcome to the pod, Jim. Welcome to the pod.
Appreciate y'all.
Ken back, huh? Welcome back, Kid. Yeah, I'm glad you come back, see what it do,
Good
baby.
vibes, bring them back.
Man, they was fucking with Ken, bro.
Yeah,
They was
like
fucking with
that,
Ken.
man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you rocking with this stuff.
Oh
Talk
yeah,
to the
yeah.
people.
We had to get Jinx on this motherfucker with him, bro, because like the story is deep, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like two eyes can tell it from their side of the vision, but the building is big. You know, it says more than just two windows in it. And I wanted to, like I gave bro his flowers last week. I want to give your flowers, bro, because I feel like you are, and go ahead and quote me on this, the godfather of reaction videos, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You are the fourth, matter of fact, the forefather. Even better.
Give it up for that.
So yeah, let's give it up for my mans, man. So now let's get into it, man. Dave, how was your week, brother?
Shit, my week was man, you caught me on spot. Yeah, my week was good, bro. My week was good. I was chill, you know, prosperous. You know what I mean? Everything, all good energy, man.
All right.
No maintaining, we leveling up. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Ken, what about you, man? How was your week, bro?
My week was the same as last week for sure. It was good. That's all I can say.
Oh yeah, okay.
Can't complain, not at all.
Come on, Jinx, talk to us, man. How was your week, bro?
Man, my week was prosperous, man.
Yes, sir.
We just progressing every day.
I said.
That part.
He ain't talk to me, man.
Where the hoes at with a bitch.
Oh shit.
I had a good week, man. I was juggling like 10 different projects this week. I had to knock out like 8 different videos for somebody. And then after that, I had 2 more photo shoots to do right after that. Shout out to the homegirl Gotti. It's her birthday. They in Mexico right now.
That shoot was
Shout out
crazy.
Gotti. Yeah, happy birthday.
I'm supposed to be in
Gotti.
Mexico right now, but I'm
Oh,
here
yeah.
with the
You
brothers.
here, you
feel
man.
me? Handling business.
Hey, that shoot was
Appreciate
crazy
you,
though.
Yeah.
That shoot was crazy.
Yeah, I
was
mean,
there.
trying to stay busy, man. Trying to get my name out there more out here in the streets. And stuff,
Yeah, let us hold something.
You know, I'm trying to get my face
Let us
known, man.
hold
Trying to
something,
get
man. You
busy,
getting
man.
to it.
Hey.
Trying to make the world know 15-15 and shots
Come on
by
now.
hand, you feel me?
Come on now.
That's
You
what I'm
know,
talking
that's
about,
about
man.
it,
That's
man.
love.
Just trying to
Shit,
stir the
man.
pot.
Shout
a
out to the
little
chat too.
Man,
Yeah.
yo, shout out to the chat, man. My week really, bro. Y'all know, I tell y'all every week, bro.
bit.
Adventurous, bro. Eventful.
You tell us that every time, but you'll never tell us what
He
happened.
gonna have to get in detail. One of these days, he gonna have to get into
He always
detail.
say adventurous,
and
but
fill
don't
us
tell us
in.
no events, man. But
I
Yeah,
think
okay.
last time you told us what happened, it was just off camera.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Hey, kid, we all remember that.
Yeah,
Touche.
man.
Yeah.
I had to break up with a chick because ain't no woman in her family have a man.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Ain't no woman in her family have a man.
So
Yeah.
that
What?
It was a red flag to you?
Hell yeah, that's a big red flag, bro.
No woman in her family had a man.
Not grandma, not great grandma, not mama. Well, great grandma don't count. Her man passed, but grandma.
Yeah. They had him.
No, but grandma, why you ain't got no man? You ran them off, and then you want to tell this woman how a man should be. You ain't got a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you ain't got a man, but you want to tell this woman what a man is?
Say it one more time.
How you ain't even got a goddamn man, but you want to tell this woman
Yeah.
what a man is?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Okay?
You had to get up out of there.
I had to get up out of there, bro, real quick.
You ain't want to be the only man?
What is it? Out like a scout on a new route. You know what I
He
mean?
didn't want to be
Like,
doing the barbecues. Be the only one in there doing the barbecues.
man.
You want to lead by example?
Nah, Yeah.
Man, hey, you got to get the fuck on. Hey,
Say that shit.
life lesson, bro. Sometimes, gotta go.
Yeah.
You just gotta go.
I'm saying ain't gonna work.
Oh, yeah.
Well, shit, that was a week then, huh? He said I had a hell of a week.
Yeah.
It sounds eventful for sure.
Could be. I done seen some eventful situations come
yeah.
out of situations
Man.
like that. It's like, yo, I
Yeah.
gotta leave you, and this reason ain't that good, but
I gotta
it's
go.
good enough for me.
That's good
I
enough
gotta
for
go.
me.
I gotta go.
Man, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, certain shit to get you dragged down, bro. Like, y'all heard about Sean Kingston and his mama?
Bro, I was
for
tripping
sure.
on that shit,
I
bro.
heard about that. It was
Like,
crazy.
nigga, hey, you know,
Mama,
these views and opinions of Rocky Gans are just of Rocky Gans, not of the 15fifteen
Make your
podcast.
shit.
Mama
Jinx
was a
or
G.
Ken.
That's how it is.
I'm gonna say this, nigga.
She was the originator.
It's cool to ride with your mama, but my nigga, you know when you on some bullshit. Like, mama, we was getting it. Like, you had gold and platinum hits, bro.
Yeah,
JR
yeah.
wrote it. Like, you was crazy big, bro. And your mama still wanted to scam. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. If that's what you want to do, do that. But you can't fuck up my brand.
You can't be
Yeah.
around
You know
me.
what I'm
Yeah.
You got.
I'm like, I'm like, yo, you can scam all you want, but my name ain't gonna be on
Don't
none of
attach
that
me to
shit.
none of
I'm
that.
not doing that shit with you.
It might have been the other way around too. She
Exactly.
might have been getting away all this time. He might have made it hot. Like,
Yep.
ah man,
He
I'm
using his
Yeah, I'm like,
name.
I don't know
Yeah.
who did what in that situation, but I know, look, all I know is I ain't no scammer. So if
Yeah.
scamming going on,
I
my
don't
name
fuck around.
ain't gonna be
I
on
don't fuck
none of
around.
that shit.
Yeah, I don't fuck around.
They
I
been
don't know.
scamming for a cool minute though.
Man,
And he a
ooh.
grown ass man, so like.
But
yeah,
no,
like, that's on him,
I
too.
saw the shit. It said it only came up. My bad. Can we curse on it?
Yeah, we
Okay,
good.
I'm like,
Hell
I
yeah.
saw that it only came up to like $1 million. I'm
It was
like,
only
that's
him.
it.
That was it.
That
was
was
very
I'm like,
small.
if you gonna scam, you better be getting it. Like, what's
Yeah, they was
this?
doing petty
What
crimes
is
for sure.
that? That's
They was trying to
weird.
hit him.
Like,
But they was
especially-
going to vendors using his name and not
Yeah,
paying back
that's
the
what I'm
vendors.
saying.
So
Like,
they
with
was.
exposure
It
like
wasn't
that,
like
it should be for
I don't
way
know if
more
it was
than
credit
just
card
$1
fraud or not. I think they was just using his name. He had a lot of clout, so
That's what I'm saying.
he was
like,
catching the thirsties.
Bro, $1 million,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? Yeah.
I can go to a car lot right now and get $1 million up
Yeah,
in car. You know what I'm
Car.
saying? That's 2 cars.
That's easy. That's easy.
That's 2 nice
Yeah,
foreigns
that's-
right
yeah,
there.
it's
That's
easy.
$1 million. So what was y'all
That's it.
scamming exactly?
something
Like,
something light.
pennies?
Something light.
Because you know the feds, they gonna wait. They gonna take their time to
Yeah,
build their
yeah, they
case.
gonna
It's like
build
y'all
it.
had to be
Once
doing
they
it
got
for
it,
a
they
while,
coming.
and it only came up to $1 million. Like, huh?
They must have been selling EBT cards.
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
$1 for $2. Wow,
sounds
look,
sick.
They
yeah.
were selling the money, huh?
Yeah,
That's
like,
just crazy.
that's
They were
I
selling
don't
the
know.
money.
So that's got to be cold on
That's
the mug
crazy,
shot
though,
with your
man.
mama.
Yeah.
Man, nasty word.
His mom
Man.
had the coldest mugshot I ever seen.
Yeah, that's a
Wasn't no
cold
dad
one.
in the picture. Hey,
Hey.
His mama's son, bro.
hey, but then again, I can't say all women like can't raise men because we was raised by women and look how we
True.
turned out. Like,
Yeah.
so,
True.
like, we
Some of
definitely
the
didn't have no,
some of the strongest women be some of the strongest mothers be single moms.
Single moms.
Well, I ain't gonna say single mom. We had a grandma and great grandma.
Yeah,
so,
we
got-
like, yeah, so.
Look, we'll come after great.
Great,
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 great.
great.
No,
What you
I'm saying
mean?
mom, nigga.
Huh?
So after
We'll
great
come after
grandma,
great-
great mom.
yeah,
Yeah, I see what you're
grandma.
saying. Yeah.
Right? Mom.
Yeah.
And that's the root word is mom, bro.
Yeah.
She got motherly instincts, bro. She got that good nurturing, and ain't nobody better than grandma. That's the OG. That's the head of the family.
Yeah.
If you come from a good family, you know what I'm saying. I do know some fucked up grandmas out there, though. You know what I'm saying.
Bro, great grandma is better than grandma.
I mean, older. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Which means she
Nah.
knows better.
The
but
generation
a lot
is
of people
different.
don't have a great grandma.
I know.
A lot of
You
people
know what
didn't
I'm
even
saying?
grow with their
That's what I'm
parents.
saying.
Yeah, a lot of
Parents,
people.
like,
A lot of
you know.
people wasn't blessed to have their parents. in
Yeah,
their
we
life,
didn't have
so
our
yeah.
parents.
Sometimes you
We had
gotta.
our- we had our
Yeah.
great
I met my
grandma,
dad
great
later
grandma.
in my life. You know what I'm saying? That was my mom always been down with me, but that was a blessing. You know, but I had homies on my block and shit who didn't have their parents and shit. And I understood what it was. I know the difference.
Yeah.
You gotta appreciate it.
You gotta appreciate
So
it.
that made me want to ask you then, bro. Let's get into it. Growing up with your great grandmother and your grandmother, right?
Mhm.
Like, what do you feel gave you an elevation point versus somebody that was mom, dad, or just mom, or just dad? Like, what gave you more of a better upbringing?
I think the fact that we had it tougher than most people. Like a lot of people that have parents. This is my assumption, obviously.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like everybody else. I don't know how they had it in their household, but my assumption is that parents will care a little more than a grandparent would. A grandparent, well, no. Our grandparents, in our sense, in being our parents
Yeah.
versus someone having just their parents, your parents is gonna tell you, I love you more and I care about you more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Whereas when your grandparents are raising you, you're not pulling up to their house for, you know what I'm saying, the
It's
spring
different.
break and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Our grandparents was a lot tougher on us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was way more rigid.
Yeah,
and
on the visits,
strict
you'll get
on
the
us.
fun side of your grandparents.
Yeah, we didn't get the fun
Exactly.
grandparents that's
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
oh, here's the cookies and we didn't get that. We
Yeah.
got the tough.
I got
like,
kids Christmas gifts in there. You should have been came
Yeah,
and got
we
it. All that.
yeah, we didn't get
it
that.
was
We
a
got
every
the
day.
super
That gives
tough.
them time when you have breaks and stuff. When you see your grandparents, that gives them time to miss you.
Yeah, you know
It
what I'm
wasn't
saying? We
none of
didn't
that. It was like, I
have
wish
that.
we ain't had y'all.
So
I
we
wish I
came
was
up,
outta here.
we came up a lot tougher than most of the kids in our generation. I would say majority of the kids in our generation, we came up a lot tougher than them because we was raised by people that went through slave eras. You know what I mean? Like they
And
went
I was
through
big on
their trauma
making
was
sure
way
my
different.
son
So
didn't
we
go
got
through what
the
I went
beatings.
through. Just,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
We got the
real.
beatings and the things that
How
other
they was
kids
taught
our
to,
age
like,
wasn't
yeah.
getting.
I was about
Yeah.
to say,
You know what I'm saying?
Kids nowadays don't even get
Race car tracks, hangers, all that.
It's
Yeah,
like
you-
now they don't even get the whoopings.
they got laws to
y'all was
protect them
getting, you know
now.
what
We
I'm
was
saying?
getting toe up.
It's like over the
Exactly.
generations, it trickles and trickles down.
Yeah.
And
It
starts
gets
to get
weaker
more
and
watered
weaker.
down.
Exactly.
And
But
stuff.
we didn't
so
get the
us,
watered down because our
we
mom
didn't
wasn't
get
there.
we
So
didn't
we
even
had to
get
get
what
with-
y'all got because
Yeah.
we got raised by the generation before y'all. So we
you
got
got
the
raised by
way
what our
worse.
parents got raised by.
Exactly.
Y'all had a militant,
Exactly.
yeah,
So we got
militant
raised
almost.
way tougher. So that's the difference between us and most people our generation. We can withstand way more trauma, way more abuse than anybody else because we grew up
Made your skin
in
thicker.
those situations. You know
Oh,
what
you
I'm
notice
saying?
when people
Shit.
whining a lot and shit.
Yeah, we
like,
don't.
yeah, all that
we
soft
not the
shit.
proud
Yeah,
babies, we not the
Motherfuckers-
whiners, we
like
not
you
the
complaining
Let's
for.
say it for what it is,
We
bro.
gonna
Yeah.
muscle through that.
Let's say for what it is. This generation of kids is soft as hell, bro.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
definitely.
Compared to how we grew up,
And
bro,
it's not their fault. It's the parents. The
Yeah,
parents raised them
yeah.
that way to be that way. Though.
Once
Like
My
you know what
son
I'm saying?
different than me, for sure.
We
for
used
sure.
to say when we was kids, I ain't gonna beat my kids. My kids
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
gonna
I
get
don't even
whoopings
barely
like
even with
this.
my
You know what I'm
son,
saying?
yeah.
And I'll be the first to admit, I would never give my daughter the
Yeah.
whooping I got. Never. We was
I'm
just
not
talking
going
about
that
that in the
far.
car. I'm like, look, I'll pop my daughter to let her know, hey, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's dangerous. I'll give her a good popping, but whooping, beating her like we got.
Abusing.
I would never.
Yeah.
Like, you
My
know,
daughter
the
school
abuse,
called me
I'm
one
like,
day
bro,
and she
I
was
would
telling me, the counselor
never.
telling me like, your daughter did this, and I'm like, damn, I'm talking to the lady, and then my daughter get on the phone. I'm like, you cool? I couldn't even get on her, but
Yeah,
I think the counselor heard how cool I was. Like, oh, you not even about to get sweaty when you get to the house.
And
Yeah, that's
it's
my
like,
baby. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to
Our
her.
generation is like, nah, we.
Yeah. We was nervous. Don't call the house.
Don't call mom.
Yeah, don't call.
You don't even want to go home.
terrified. Don't call
Don't
mom.
call the house.
You know what I'm saying?
Who
Don't
do you
even
call?
wanna go
Just
I ain't
home.
gonna lie, and this is gonna be the bullshit with me. It depends on which kid it is. You know what I'm saying? I got
Yeah.
5 children, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So-
you
Make sure
like
your
more
mic up,
strict
too.
with
Yeah.
certain ones?
Now my oldest is my daughter KK, right? KK is just me. Her mom passed a couple years ago, you know what I'm saying? And she had to grow up real fast.
I'm sorry to hear
You know
that
what
too,
I'm saying?
bro.
So like she get a lot more respect from me and leniency from me because I watch you go from this goofy childish girl to like you handling business.
Yeah, more
You
mature.
know what I'm saying? So like with KK, it could be like, hey dad, my teacher finna call you. Like just cuss me out or whatever, but please don't be mad at me. I ain't gonna lie, I was texting
Yeah.
class. Woo.
They know
And
how
I
to
gotta respect
communicate.
it. Like, all right, I
Yeah.
got you. And then when they call, the fuck? Hell yeah, woo.
Yeah.
That's your ass. Get your
Yeah.
Text her like, all right, cool, that was good enough. I'm gonna smoke my blunt. For sure.
That's crazy. Shaq say that's how he do his kids too. He'll, make it look like he yelling at them on the court and all that. Whatever how you doing it.
But no, the thing is,
Sometimes it's
do
love.
you still like talk to her about it after?
Oh no,
whenever
no,
she
we
bed?
Consult,
definitely
yeah,
have to
you
talk
gotta
about it.
consult.
I
Okay,
can't-
I'm like, long as you do still
Yeah.
kind of have some type of discipline, like,
No.
hey, you can't.
Like
be
you tripping.
out
Yeah,
here, you know
you
what I'm
wrong
saying?
right there.
Yeah, her thing is this: you are the oldest. I can't choose that for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
You
you
gotta
gotta be the
leave.
most responsible,
and then you don't have a mom. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I need you to be.
making you even more
you-
responsible.
I need you to go ahead and lock the fuck in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn, is that something big with kids like siblings? Being the oldest, is that like a responsibility? Is it a natural thing that where people
Shit, we
just
not
you
the
feel like the oldest?
We're not the oldest, but I think it is though. I think
Yeah,
it is.
it
natural.
is, like
I think
something,
natural
yeah,
for
it's a
the-
natural
for the
thing.
oldest, like, cause
They run the show.
If you leave your kids home alone and they're all together, 9 times out of 10 the youngest.
Yeah,
is
cause
gonna
my
look
big
up to the
sister, she
oldest,
ain't
like, hey,
going
what
for
we
it.
doing?
I'm grown as hell. She still be on my ass.
Yeah,
My big
it's
sister,
like,
she
you know what I'm
ain't
saying?
playing.
Whenever we did get left alone, the few times that we did, of course, I naturally looked up to him and my sister and my older brother. Like, what we doing?
What we doing?
What's going on? Is we gonna sneak somebody? in the
Yeah,
house?
what's next? Yeah.
I'm not
Is
gonna
this
sneak
good to
nobody
do?
in unless they do it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? I'm not
Exactly.
doing nothing that they ain't gonna do.
Oh,
you know?
shit, we
So,
could
yeah,
do that in the
it's
house.
definitely like
yeah,
that.
just don't let them see it.
Yeah.
That's
sure.
real.
Uncle Elroy.
Yeah, Uncle Elroy.
Man, I don't know. I was the oldest, so they was on my ass.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, you got it.
What?
You're the
How many siblings
oldest.
did you
You
have?
supposed to be the most
Like,
responsible.
I have a younger brother that's deaf, and I have another younger brother that passed away. So it's 2, but it's like I didn't have enough room to fuck up, bro. It was like
Cause you had the microscope. Yeah.
man, bro.
Yeah.
I was the motherfucking the guinea pig.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's a baby. Let's take him horseback riding. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's teach him the violin. Cool. Let's move that nigga to the projects in Detroit. Bro, I done fucked up.
Oh yeah. So shit
I'm
was
like,
real.
you know what it probably is though? It's probably because you were the first. They feel like you already got the most attention. You
Yeah.
was there as a baby though. You don't remember it.
Yeah.
But they remember like, yo, we had you when we ain't had nobody else.
And that's the crazy
So-
part. Hey,
So it's
Jinx,
like when you older, all right, you got your time.
Bro,
you know what I'm
got your
saying?
time.
Be responsible now. And
But
do,
the crazy
do
part
what we
about
did
it, bro,
for them.
this is the crazy part. I didn't want the fucking attention. Like, I wanted to be able to go into the shadows and try some bullshit.
Oh, yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to fuck up in the dark and then come to the light when I got it right.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I can fuck up.
that's
in
that's
the
the best way I can put it. Is I wanted to fuck up in the dark and then come to the light.
That's
when it was
crazy.
right.
We was younger. We used to plan on fucking up though.
Yeah.
We like,
Can't wait to go outside.
yeah, I'm finna go tear some shit up.
Look, buddy.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait to go outside.
I
And
can't
That was
wait.
just called living, man.
Yeah, that shit real. Yeah, it was shit. It's 7 of us. I got 7. It's 8 of us really. Yeah, we deep. We deep.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Same
we
mom,
deep.
same dad, or
No, different moms, different dads. Me and my brother share the same dad though, but yeah, we deep. Yeah, our family deep. So
That's kinda how it works.
we shared everything.
yeah.
Everybody, it was an age bracket for everybody on the block.
Yeah, that's
So
what
yeah,
we was
so
just
yeah,
talking about.
it was
Yeah,
dope.
it
It
was
was
like
pretty
that,
dope.
too.
The house was popping. Yeah, we was getting it in. Yeah.
We definitely had the
Hell
popping
yeah.
house in our neighborhood, like
Yeah.
for sure. Like
Always had somebody knocking on the door coming through. It was live. Yeah, it was live for sure. For sure.
that's how I was.
Same.
low-key,
Yeah.
honestly, I had in high school. I had a lot of leeway because my mom worked in downtown LA, and then my dad worked in Hollywood.
Oh,
So
you
I
had
was
they
at home
clock.
all the time.
Yeah, you had the schedule.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I lived directly right across the street from my high school, so I could
Oh
walk
yeah, you
Oh,
had
across
the.
the street.
Oh,
Yeah, he had the good snacks at his spot.
Listen,
The good snacks.
I used to have
Moms
bitch
be home in
parties
2
and
hours. We
everything.
gotta leave in an hour.
like you a
Oh,
man.
God. I remember
I
the
wish
first time I
I
had a
lived
dish
across
party.
the street
Skip
from
the
the
house
school.
right
I was so
Bro,
I lived so
forget
close
about
to the
it.
school. I had a dish party, and the security from the school walked across the house to my house and knocked on the door.
Oh yeah, you was
That's
off the
how
chain.
close I was.
Yeah, you
That
was
was
off the
crazy.
chain.
Man, yeah, I'd have been in there.
Yeah, you
God, it
was
was
off the chain.
going.
Lit.
Hey,
Oh,
bro.
we had the
Lit.
whole everybody hopped the
Times
wall.
change
I
now,
was
bro.
Bobby off Scary Movie in the trailer.
Oh yeah, that nigga was close as fuck.
Yeah.
all the time.
Bobby in the trailer.
we right
He
here.
was in the front, in
That's
front of
real.
school by the
Hey,
steps.
bro.
That's funny.
Y'all ever had like right now? You grown, right? Just think back. Which one of y'all friends did y'all do the dirtiest, bro? Like I remember, like I had a homie where like we went into this nigga crib, knowing this nigga mama like, hey, you ain't supposed to have no company. Nigga, we on this.
Oh,
nigga
yeah, that
phone,
was-
bro.
Oh,
we cooking
nah.
shit.
That's how
bro.
we know now.
Mark,
Ah, we know that now.
I personally never did nobody
Yeah, I
house
done fucked
dirty
no
because
shit up.
like the way I came up, I ain't do you grimy. Like
Yeah.
the most I would do was be like take a piece of candy or something.
Yeah.
Like
Go in your refrigerator.
But it's
Yeah,
crazy
I'm
because
like,
the
grab a
homies
bottle
that
of
you
water or
had that
something.
was
That was
like
it.
that,
Like,
they
I ain't
kind of
do that
encouraged you to
crazy.
be wild.
Bro.
They wanted you to come in
Yeah,
their
a
shit
lot
and
of
do
people
the
would do
yeah.
that
They be
shit.
hey,
I ain't
y'all
gonna
eat the
lie.
noodles,
I
eat
I
whatever.
got a crazy story.
What up?
Keith can probably vouch for me on this. So, in the city I grew up, a lot of my friends had money. Parents had money and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So, I had a homeboy, still my homeboy to this day. His name is Calvin.
Okay.
Right now he lives in Brazil. He's doing like a little fitness, tattoo modeling and shit. But his parents was rich as hell. Had a house on the hills, basketball court, tennis court, mini golf,
We chilling.
pool, everything.
man, what? I'm
Never
in there.
home.
This California for sure.
Never home. Always in Vegas, down there every weekend. So we already knew we throw parties at this house every time.
Going.
And
My
when
house
I say
now,
they had, oh God, that's what I'm saying. That's how we used it. It was like basically like the kick it house, like our crew house. They had multiple cars from a Porsche, old school, like Dukes of Hazzard car, Hummer, and some most. Bro, we was joyriding cars.
Everything.
Bro, this one time,
Bueller's Day off.
I remember this day like it was yesterday. He came out the house like, they took the Hummer. Bro,
no respect.
Bro,
See, and look, this is what I was saying earlier about the beatings that we got. Like, I remember one of our friends, matter of fact, it was our oldest brother friend, Juju. He stole his mom's car. Mm-hmm. That was baffling to me, bro. Yeah. I'm like, my grandmother would slaughter you, bro. Like, this is like, I would never do nothing super duper crazy. That's what I said. Like, if I went to other people's house, I ain't doing nothing that I wouldn't do in my own house. I wouldn't do nothing over that. In my house, like, look, I ain't messing up your house. I can't lie. I'm wild outside. Like, outside, we go wild. Type of shit. Like, abandoned houses, I'm doing all type of shit. But in somebody's actual home, with their mama coming back to,
we ain't doing that.
I ain't doing nothing, bro.
I still got that respect.
Yeah, I had the utmost respect for people's houses.
My thing is,
I ain't gonna do nothing.
My daddy was the mean daddy. Like, all my friends and everybody like, bro, that nigga, hell no, your daddy mean. But my mama was cool. Now, they wasn't together. So, like, I was fucked up. You know how it is. Like, we got kids, bro. Like, they'd go to mama house. I go to mama house, you know what I'm saying? Do what the fuck I want pretty much. They come back home.
It's a confused balance.
Yeah, that's how I
so,
got
like,
it down.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, hell no. Like, in front of my daddy, like, if this was a weekday, hell no.
Oh, yeah, and the kids know. They know what parents to play with.
If I'm with my mama, like, I'm with some friends and her neighborhood, nigga, I was on some bullshit.
Kids know what parents to play with, which ones to try, and all that. Because I didn't do nothing in front of my grandma. My mom, I kind of was like, yeah, I'm going to be cool with my pops. I met him later, so he know everything. I could talk to him. I could talk to him now about everything. Like, you need to know the facts. It's a lot.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Crazy. I'll never forget. I was 9 years old, bro. And my daddy picked me up from my mama's house. To this day, I don't know what they got into it about, right? We on the freeway, he zooming. He looked over and was like, if you don't remember nothing I ever told you, I want you to remember this. All women are crazy. I'm like, even grandma.
Why you fucking me up like that?
Nigga, look, daddy, hey, look, you know my daddy go see this shit. He know I ain't lying. He say, all women crazy. I say, even grandma? Especially grandma.
Especially grandma.
And you know, it took me to grow up, and I'll never forget I was with my baby mama, bro, and I watched her and her mama throwing hands. I'm like, damn,
this got to be crazy.
All women are fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And
like, you would have thought that if he never said that to you, though?
Like, at first, like,
because every woman
ain't the
same.
Question right
but
there.
My thing is, like, my mama had me raised emotionally. Like, you know, open doors for every woman. Like, my mama made me feel like every woman should be catered to.
That's just respect.
Yeah, but my daddy was like, hell the fuck no, nigga.
That shit
That sound like a healthy balance to me, right?
Because that's a tricky topic right there, though.
Yeah. But it took me to grow up and decipher that for myself.
Yeah, I was about to say you got to know how to filter.
Look, that's the best part about having parents. Yeah. It's like they're supposed to show you two sides of life, and you're supposed to grow up and form your own opinions. That's what it's supposed to. The parenting, that's parenting.
Because still to this day, I feel like I should open the door.
And then you have your own kid and help them do that.
But some don't. They don't deserve that shit. I hate when I open the door for somebody and they don't say thank you.
Bro, I want to put their ass right back in there.
Yeah, that's different. Like, I mean, it ain't gonna be a thank you for sure.
It should be some kind of.
It's gonna be a gesture. You're gonna get a gesture or good.
How often has that happened to you though? Has that actually happened to you when you open the door? Somebody just walk right through and not.
It happened to me recently, actually.
Damn.
And it was a woman.
He slammed that.
I hold the door open for men too. If they're right behind me,
I'll just do it. I'll be hearing people saying like I've heard that before. Like, yo, man, I'll be wanting to say.
But everybody was
raised like a comedian joke.
Yeah, everybody always really be happy.
I'm like, at least people give me the nod. Like,
no, that shit real.
Yeah, that should be real. Like, at least a nod is like, yeah.
Nigga
held the door for me.
I don't know how I'll respond.
I got moments when I feel like a gentleman. I'm not opening the door.
Yeah, if you walk right through.
He said, I'm not opening the door.
If you walk right through,
she's 79.
Give me the nod.
Like, if I'm walking through the door and like you right there, then
it's common courtesy. courtesy, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna open the door.
Yeah,
just
I'm like, I
randomly
don't know
come in
how I
my
would respond if you ain't give me the nod.
Like, you feel me? Like,
I'd be
I
like,
might
hey,
clip your
hey.
ass. That's what I might do.
I'm that type of motherfucker. Hey,
bring you ass back through this door. We're gonna try it again.
Nowadays, I only do it for women that got their kids with them or older women. Because I always get the compliments from the older women. Bro, it's so good to know that it's still young gentlemen out here these days. And that made me feel good as fuck, bro.
I done had some
know,
game ran on me
man,
by an old
like-
lady. I ain't never. I don't judge no more. I know you could. Even the old ones is grimy.
No,
Wait.
some of them do be grimy.
No, do
They
you
won't
know
give
what
you
I
change
hate?
back,
You know
all
what I
type
hate?
of shit. They crazy. They
Now,
extra.
I held the door open like for some big people, and when they don't when they don't hurry up to get through the door,
Look,
they take
no.
their time. That's a
Take
problem.
their time.
Like, yeah, like,
He
bro,
said I was nice 50%. You gonna make me go the whole
All
honey?
right, now I'm looking at this watch. Like,
That's an issue.
You ready to go get to this door or not?
wait, time out though. That's funny because I was just about to ask this question. I was just about to say, would y'all take it or accept it as acknowledgement if they did the little two-step, like
hell yeah,
rushed up a little bit?
Yeah,
like,
Is that
set
a
it up.
thanks?
That's
Is that a
Yeah.
like you see a nigga
Okay.
open the door.
All right.
At least look back
Cause
at
I'm
me or
like,
something like, okay.
that's the only way I've never been acknowledged. Like, if they ain't give me the nod, it's because they was rushing to
They
the
was trying to
door.
get
It's
to the
like,
car,
I took
like-
that as a thank you. You
Like,
know what
oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
they
Like,
love
cool.
that.
So I'm like, I ain't
Just
never
acknowledge that
experienced
you
people.
see somebody
Yeah, I'm like,
doing
I
something
ain't,
for you.
I
You
ain't
don't
never
gotta
had
say
nobody
thank
just
you.
walk
Nod
right
or
through
something. I
and
don't
not
care.
do nothing. Like,
feel me?
dang.
She can't rub your
Don't
leg
just-
in the
don't
car.
act like
Nothing.
I'm a ghost in this motherfucker.
She gonna lean
Yeah,
over to
that's
your
crazy.
side a little bit more. That's
Yeah,
all she
like,
gonna do.
Nah,
Yeah.
man, that's out.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, but you know what's in?
That's how you know.
Hey, that's out, but you know what's
That's how you
in?
know.
What's in?
So, of course, once bro gave us the approval that they was gonna come on the show, right? You know me, I gotta chill with the family. We gotta do our shit.
Yeah.
You know, we are so cool, gang. You know what I'm saying? They've been that way for a while, nigga. We watched y'all movie, bro. That little 8-minute, like 10-minute movie. Yeah, you forgot about it, didn't you?
I got the movie.
The little horror movie. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about that?
yeah.
Speaking of devil,
Yeah, there it is.
Nah,
Yeah.
you
Hey, you know what's
fucking
crazy?
It's
though?
good.
You know what's crazy?
that shit hard, bro.
My thing is,
My
hey,
shit
look,
to
look.
this day.
This is my review of it, and y'all hear it, so I can give you a live review of it.
Yeah.
Like, if I was just by myself sober, I'm like, man, these niggas crazy, and turn from it. But with my kids being there, and I'm pre-high, I had to put out there. I didn't
You
even
said pre-high. I ain't started yet, but I'm primed.
I'm about to work my way there, though.
Yeah.
It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, the
Yeah.
kids' reaction made me like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that bring me into this, bro. Like, reactions. What made you be like, you know what? I know what the game missing. And set your shit up and do your first reaction.
I was watching two different channels. I was watching Epic Rap Battles of History.
That's my shit.
Oh.
I'm like,
yeah.
oh,
That's my
man,
shit.
If you know, you know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying? It
the
was one of
real.
them channels way back in the day.
That was
And it
way
was
back.
the React channel.
Yeah.
But the React channel was like it was a whole full-on production show with like several people. Like instead of one person reacting, it'd be like several different people. So it'd be
Like
clips.
a panel almost.
Yeah, it was like basically a whole show. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
fine.
I was watching ERB, and then the React thing popped up one day, and I'm just like, huh, what's this? You know what I'm saying? So
That's a
I'm
good
looking at it, I'm
lane,
like,
too.
oh, okay, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? People giving their opinions on videos and stuff. I'm like, this cool.
Right.
And then one day it just clicked in my head because I was in the Epic Rap Battles of History comment section. I was one of those people that'd be like, no, this person won because I'm a rapper. So I'm like, no, I got to get my point across. Let me tell y'all why this person won. Y'all tripping. But then one day I'm like, I'm not a commenter. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll watch, but I'm not really the fan type. So I just got fed up with even writing the comment. And I was just like, you know what? Started reacting. I'm like, you know what? Light bulb. I should put these together. I'm a react to this and give my opinion. So I ain't gotta argue about nothing about
no
nobody. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I get to give my opinion and y'all can get in my comments and argue about it.
Facts.
So that's literally what I did. I reacted to ERB and I did this whole little thing. Like when it was anytime they spit a bar, I was like, that's nasty. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
doing
that's
some
hard right there.
Silly little shit, you know what I'm saying? I would tally up the bars, say who won, why.
Oh yeah,
Whatever.
real reaction.
Bro, I did that shit one time. That's why to this day, bro, I am a true firm believer in luck, bro. Like,
Yeah.
And I don't mean luck as in the what they call it, preparation.
Like preparation.
means-
Yeah, I know
means
what you mean.
opportunity.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
mean I believe in genuine luck, as in
Yeah.
like nothing out of nowhere just
Yeah.
became
It
something
can happen.
because I did that shit one day. There was no preparation, nothing like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Of course, I had taught myself how to make videos, so I guess I did prepare. And I guess it was an opportunity because I was like, well, I'm about to try this shit. But people do that shit every day, though. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that have taught themselves how to do videos.
Your
and
first video
the
went
opportunity
crazy.
Went
was
crazy,
there.
huh?
So, yeah. I believe in true luck because I made one video. I reacted to one ERB video, and I posted that bitch.
Yeah.
The very next day I woke up, it was over.
Yeah.
That video was at like 100K. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell? And people was like, yo, do this one.
And people be
So I
acting like
just
they know.
started
They
doing
don't know.
all the ERBs, literally just every battle that they had. I just started giving my opinion on all of them. And by the end, when I had done all of their videos, I had literally only focused on them and did all of theirs. I hadn't made a dime.
Yeah.
I didn't make nothing off none of the ERB videos the whole start. I didn't make anything. I was just making a video.
Making a
for
video.
free.
It's
Just
all
to do
organic.
it.
It's organic.
Bro, that shit went crazy. But then I ran out of their videos. I'm just like, well, guess that's the end. People was in the comments like, no, you need to
gotta keep
react
going.
to everything. You have the best personality ever. Like, yo, you're
that's fine.
hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like
Yeah,
this.
that's
I'm
fine.
like,
Yeah.
well, what y'all want me to react to? Now you know what
And
I'm
the
saying?
fans
I
to
turned
keep
it
you
into
going
a-
too, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need that fuel.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't
fuck it.
have anything planned. I'm just like, well, now it's me and y'all. What y'all want? So
Yeah.
I just started doing everything they requested, and then like it just grew into when Vine came out. That's when it was.
That's when it blew up.
Man.
That's when it was over. When Vine came out, I had the little saying, "It's about that time." For my daily
Yeah,
dose
that's
of
crazy.
Vine.
I used to be
It
on
was
Vine
a
on
rap,
here.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, I
Ain't
did
that
th-
Vine?
I would do them joints every single day. But yeah, that's how I started. Like, I just saw two different channels,
Immersion.
merged it together. Like, you know what? Everybody wants to hear. I always tried to explain it as, you know, when you see something funny, and then you give your phone to your friend. And
Yeah.
then you don't look at them. I
Yeah.
mean, you don't look at the video anymore. You look at them like,
Look at
oh,
them.
I can't wait till you.
I'm
finna
can't
see
wait
what
till
they
you
doing.
see it.
Yeah.
That's how I always saw it and explained it as like,
That's dope.
it's just this is something people want to see. People always want to see your
Yeah,
reaction.
because you
to
could be going
something
down
they saw.
Instagram like, man,
It's
check
fun.
this out. I was there react to that.
Yeah.
You gonna share it with somebody you really
You
fuck
wanna-
with.
Exactly.
You want their
So it's
reaction.
like,
Yeah, for
yep,
sure.
Yep. So I was just like,
And that's
oh,
big.
that's
That's
something
like when I
people
sent you
could
that
want.
shit this morning.
Yeah, talking the bullshit.
I was, dog,
You
that
all
shit was
in the
funny
group
as shit.
chat.
I ain't gonna lie.
Tell me that shit didn't remind
Bro,
you of that
No,
song.
hell no. Rap better
I'm
than
feeling
that,
better
man.
than I ever been.
Yeah. I got a Larry June flow. I don't give a fuck.
It was
That shit go.
I was like, damn, this shit sound like Dave. Like, let me
He
send this
cold.
shit today.
He ate me up in the group chat today. I'm like, this nigga cold. It's too early for this shit, man. I'm gonna make a hit around this motherfucker though. He gonna have to sing it with me, man. That's the homie.
So
Nah,
Ken,
man.
so bro, so around this time, right? While he getting that together, around this time in your life, where you at?
I was failing in life. Like I was damn near homeless. Damn near like I was in a marriage that I didn't want to be in. I was in a church I didn't want to be in. I was in a state I didn't want to be in. But I was like stuck in it. I couldn't find my way out until like 2015. That's when I was like, let me go back to Gary, go back home, reset. But like from when I got out the military in 2012, I was failing in life because I'm like I didn't have nobody to teach me about paying bills, like none of this like important shit, and I was just like going on a whim. And once I got out the military, I didn't have a plan on what I was gonna do next. So I was like, what the fuck? I got a job at Taco Bell making $7.25 an hour, and like, bro, this ain't paying the bills. Like, so I was failing.
And that's one
like,
thing about the
miserably, for
military
sure.
too. People will assume that you just go to the military and get out and you balling. Or
Oh
like,
yeah, nah, it
you,
was.
you
hell
gotta
nah,
like it don't work like
They
that.
say you go to the military, come out with a charger.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
a charger.
That's how my recruiter tried to get me though. He pulled up on
You can
me.
go in the
Yeah,
military and get a
few
charger,
people
like
get
yeah,
out with
but
a
My
charger.
recruiter had a Magnum with TVs, and I was
Yeah.
finna be gone. I was
yeah, you
the
should
Marines. I was
be-
gonna fuck with it. I sure
get a
was gonna
decent
fuck with
I
it.
wanted, I wanted to go, but my mom. I wanted to go to the
That
Navy.
was one of the biggest
My dad was in the
options.
Navy, so I wanted to go. But
I'll
my-
never knock the military though.
Yeah.
It was a good experience for me.
Yeah, you get to travel.
But the world is
and-
different
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
huh?
It's totally different.
This was before all the wars and shit, though, right?
No, I went
you
in.
mean?
That was
Oh,
after
yeah.
2012. It
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
I got out in
That was
2012.
That's why I say they just let him
Yeah.
come back
Oh, right
home
after
just
being
regular,
like,
just like here,
yeah,
like
yeah.
that would have fucked me up too.
But that's
Just,
crazy for me. What I wanted to know, like, how did all y'all go to the service? Was it like a brotherly sit down? Like, hey,
Nah.
like,
CJ went first, like, cause he was inspired by somebody who had a nice vehicle.
Yeah, that's all
See?
right.
When he went, I'm
Told
like,
you.
man, I'm just gonna follow my big brother, cause he like let me get out the hood too, cause I ain't trying to stay.
But
here.
that's the recruit. That's the pitch,
And I
though.
was
You
trying
gonna
to
make some
I
money.
was trying to get out the country.
Yeah.
And I was
Did y'all
like,
all
yo.
go to the same branch?
Nah, we all went to
Okay.
different branches.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope. What branch did you go to?
I went to the Air Force.
Okay. That's
And
what's
I was
up.
in the Marines, and CJ was in the
Yeah, I
Navy.
worked on the Air Force
Yeah.
base. I was cutting hair on the
So,
Air
like-
Force base for a
Bro, the
minute.
Marines is the roughest though, bro.
I mean, yeah, if I had have known
They were
like
saying the
my
highest
my
pay.
history about it, I would, because I really wanted to do the Air Force first, but they wasn't picking up. And I'm like, man, the recruiter came to my door, the Marine recruiter. I'm like, fuck it, hey, you want
Because you
me?
got to
Shit,
pass
fuck
the
it.
test.
Yeah.
You got to pass the boot camp. You got to make it through the camp.
Don't you got to be a
everything.
certain well to fly planes at least? Don't you got to be like a
Well,
certain?
you gotta be an
have a lot
officer.
of-
You
you
like,
gotta
you gotta
have a
have
lot
a
of
degree
things,
and type shit
fly
to do all
planes.
that.
Yeah, we had a 21 gun salute at my granddad funeral. I was like, damn, that's dope. He was the last one in the family though. All of us, we did a whole nother route.
Yeah.
I
Whole nother
played the
route.
shit out of my motherfucking recruit. My recruit ended up being my JROTC instructor, Sergeant Pruitt. Like, if you watch this Sergeant Pruitt, my bad, bro. I just couldn't do it. I ain't
You
gonna
didn't
lie.
show up. You
No, so
AWOL
look,
on what
he knew me because my cousin was in ROTC 7th, 8th, 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? And when I finally got into, we had junior high, we had middle school. I was in junior high, so 7th, 8th, 9th. When I finally got JROTC, I was one of his best students. But I ended up getting a fucking felony. You know what I'm saying? The summer before I could turn 18.
That's usually how it
So
go
then he
for-
came back like, yeah, Coleman, I know we're gonna recruit. I'm like, yeah, no.
Bro,
So,
went to ROTC,
Yeah, yeah.
went to the feds.
How you graduate to the big?
How that happened?
man.
You was supposed
Yeah.
to be disciplined out here. You out
He
here
just wanted the
fucking-
boots. He
Bro,
got
I'm not
his
gonna lie,
uniform.
bro.
He was
Niggas
gone.
in the uniform
Yeah, he
playing.
was
I like
gone.
that.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
aware of
lie to you,
that.
bro. I watched some hood movie, bro. It was about niggas breaking in niggas' house and getting rich. I'm like, shit. Oh,
Paper
Yeah,
soldier.
flocking. Paper
Yeah,
soldiers.
yeah,
I was going to say paper soldiers.
So
That's
I-
exactly what he
I was like,
Yeah, Dame was a fool for dropping that film, bro.
Them niggas didn't even get rich, cuz.
And people don't even. Yeah,
the fucked up part about it is, dog.
they was fucked up. Yeah, they didn't get nothing.
I
Man,
didn't
still.
get caught, bro. I didn't get caught. My auntie snitched on me. Like, God rest her nigga soul. But they snitched on me, bro. Like, we came back from a fishing trip,
Man,
right?
what?
I hit the lick, and I put everything in her garage. Flat screen.
Oh yeah, I'm telling.
Money.
She said, "I'm telling nigga, you finna
Bro,
get me
so
hot."
now you gotta think, like,
This is my
motherfucking-
neighbor's shit.
I'm 17. Bro, I'm 17, so I'm thinking like, oh, I'm gonna shit.
You was about to be Sean Kingston in his mouth.
Bro, no, the other niggas got caught. The other niggas got caught. So
Oh,
like the
that's
police
so
go on
funny.
there. I'm like, bet. We come back from fishing. I'm like, hell yeah, tomorrow morning I'm gonna go sell that shit. Ooh, I'm gonna get my little girlfriend this, that. We get in there, and next thing I know, I'm trying to come outside to come talk to them. They locked the door from the outside.
saw you
What the
that
fuck?
garage,
Like,
man.
oh, they like, yeah, man, we can't have that around here. Like, oh, y'all, I gave
Yeah,
you a
you
flat
here
screen.
visiting?
And I already
You
bought my
finna
shit
get
on
us
the-
rated
No,
on the
no,
visit.
no, no. They took the flat screen,
You
though.
talking about I gave you a flat screen?
They took the flat screen, though. And I still ain't snitch about that. Like, no, they dead now. We can talk about it.
That's a
Nigga,
real.
but-
That's a real.
Oh,
That's a real
man.
criminal. Though I'm gonna bring you something back.
Yeah.
You a part of this shit
That's why I thought we
now.
was
He
good.
made they ass accomplices.
I'm
They
yeah,
said,
yeah. I'm gonna bring you something back.
Bro, they had a big bag. too,
Yeah.
nigga, and I gave you a flat screen.
Yeah, he
With
said
the
I can't
remote.
be in.
Batteries already included. Like,
People
they
don't
like
know.
bonus
Dame
ass.
Denver, he did
Like,
when he made that movie. That was about flocking. And nobody on. I forgot all about that. Like damn, it was
I
about
just,
breaking
that
it
shit on
down.
Tubi right now.
No.
I just seen. Oh, just
That shit
I'm
was
looking at
funny.
that
I
shit.
remember that. I remember
Yeah.
seeing that movie. Like, this is some dumb ass
Exactly.
shit.
It never made
Hey,
me
look,
want to
you
do
see how she have different minds, right? So he said,
Yeah.
this some dumbass shit. I'm like, bro,
That
this
shit
is
was
some
comedy.
smart
We
ass
watched that
I
shit
think
so
that
much.
wasn't that Kevin Hart first?
Yeah, it's
fight?
Kevin Hart
Yeah,
first
I
break. That was his
remember
big
that
break.
shit
I
to
never
the
seen the
T.
ending to that movie. It always cut off on me like.
You know what's crazy?
That nigga went to jail.
This he went to jail for
He
years.
went to jail. He got locked up. They failed. Yeah, for sure. They didn't make
The
it.
nigga went to jail in the end. That's all you need to
That's all
know.
you need to know.
Dog, he did like 12 years for that shit
Oh
too.
God!
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. The
Hell
only
yeah.
good part was the car. When
That
they
was
had
it.
the car with the little gadgets on
Yeah,
it,
that
I'm
was
like,
it.
okay, they
Now they
finally
stepping
stepping
in
up
there.
their game. But that was it, bro. The
was
rest
it.
They
I'm
wasn't
like,
ready.
these
They
niggas
wasn't
are
ready.
idiots, bro.
Hell
The
yeah.
highlight right there.
So Ken, I got a question, bro. So you said you had a lot of challenges. You call it. You said failed. I don't like to say no black man failed. It's just a time period. So how did you pull out of that? What you got to?
So like I said, I was living in North Carolina after I got out the military. So I stayed there for like 7 years in a marriage like I didn't want to be in. And once our Gigi died in 2015,
that
like,
usually changed
I
shit
had to
too.
go back home for a funeral, and I'm like, man, I'm not coming back here. Like this is my way out. Like so, once that happened, I slept on my grandma's couch for like a few months. Got a job, got myself back on my feet. Then I met my wife, my wife now, but we was just dating, and then once we got together, we moved to Vegas. I think that's when my life just totally turned around. But I had to escape the hole that I dug myself in, because that's what it was. It wasn't
your environment is your biggest influence.
For sure.
You're a product of your own environment.
Yeah, I don't
and
care
the fact
who.
that I was failing in a whole nother state where I ain't had no family, no friends, no nothing. I'm like, I'm tripping. I didn't realize I was tripping, but I was whipped. That's what it was.
When you moved out here, was CJ already out here?
Yeah, CJ and Jinx was out here when I moved. And that was the.
So what took you so damn long?
Man, I had to get my mind right.
I
had to get my mind right.
Yeah, my sisters was out here. They moved out here first, then I came out here in 2014. But Vegas been.
So I'm glad you said it. Your siblings, right?
Yeah.
You was a sibling. You was already here. I know you got on his ass. Like, bro, what is you doing? Come on. Like, what?
No, we was up, bro. We was all so scattered out, bro. Once we y'all gotta understand, when we was the house that we was in, it was 5 kids to one room.
Right.
Yeah. And the room was smaller than this.
So once you got out, you ain't coming back. Yeah.
So yeah, once we started graduating and splitting out, we just
lived your life. Okay.
Yeah, we just fucking disappeared into the thin air. Like I said, back at that time in his life, I was in Japan.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? I came from Japan, then went to Cali, and then when I got out the military in Cali, I was near the closest person I knew was my brother CJ in Nevada. So I'm like, I'm about to come out there because I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, I had a cousin that went to Japan for some years. I thought he was crazy. I think it's China or Japan. I thought he was tripping, but I think that's something you got to do.
Amazing.
That's something you got to do.
That's one of my.
I had my kids young though, so I was always like,
Bro,
I was with my kids. If I wasn't buying 4 or 5 tickets, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going nowhere. Yeah, my trips was times 3.
So I got out here and I had to figure myself out. You know what I'm saying? I was fresh out the military, didn't know nothing, didn't know where I was at, nothing. So
you went to the military after you went viral?
No.
So you went viral after the military?
Yeah, I got out the military, then went viral.
So your brother last week, your brother said you was the first one to go viral out of
all
your brothers. So CJ moved out here before he went, or was he even popping?
CJ was out here way before me. I got out here in 2014.
Okay.
CJ was out
we
here
got out
before
at the same
that.
time. February 2014.
I'm pretty sure it was some years though before me. So.
Well, he was discharged and came out here, or.
No, he had been discharged out the military,
so he had went back to Gary too, and then
he had did all type of
what
stuff.
What's the age gaps between all three of y'all?
Me and CJ is 11 months, and then me and him is 2 years apart.
Like all of our siblings together, we stair steps.
That's how it's supposed to be.
But when you take out our sisters, I'm the youngest, CJ is the oldest, and he's the middle.
Yeah, I'm the middle too.
Out of the boys.
That's the blessing child, the middle child. I'm not fucking with you. I'm the middle child too. Yeah, I be extra with my
Y'all
people,
middle
man.
child, motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, we extra.
That's
We see both sides.
Yeah.
We see the bullshit how I start, and then we see somebody who can start. Like at the bottom, you can see the youngest one kind of like fucking up and getting saved on everything type shit. And you see the oldest one.
Nah, he was never the one that was like.
Love to say that.
He was the different youngest.
He said, "I never got that."
He was more like he went through what the oldest kid went through.
I got it the worst, bro. And I was the youngest.
I felt like I did the bullshit, and they I dare you.
Yeah.
Do it.
It was like I got the youngest child energy, low key. Like the attention that I got and the things that I would get in the household, because being the middle child, CJ and my older sister, they would be messing up so bad. So it was like, okay, let me do the opposite of what they doing.
Yeah.
And because I'm doing the first before my little brother and my little sisters catching on to what's going on. I already figured out. My grandma's like, okay, let me buy him whatever he want, because he's being different. So when he's being everything I'm doing, she I didn't see this before. I can't say why she didn't do what she did, but he didn't get the same energy I got.
My grandma before she passed, she told me, my dad mom, she told me, she said, I know you gonna be good, but I want to worry about your brother. I said, damn, should I been fucked up? So, but I had to understand it. Yeah, she I know you good. So the ones who
I would have appreciated if she told me that.
Yeah.
Even if she told me that, look, I feel like you you just good and independent. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
nobody
She
ever.
like, I know you're gonna be good.
I ain't
Yeah.
never even get that the satisfaction of I know you good, so I don't give you the attention. Cause I'm like, I used to always think like, bro, am I not part of the family or something? Why am I getting done so grimy over
My
here?
pops, that's how he did me though. I ain't gonna lie. Like for years, like I told you, my daddy was the mean daddy to everybody, including me. But it took for me to become a grown ass man with kids. I'm like, okay, this is your first time being a daddy. Like this is my first time being a kid. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no instruction manual with this shit, bro. But it was like, man, that nigga, he like, look, nigga, I already know what you good.
So y'all think tough love is better to be raised on?
For sure.
Yes.
But then again, I don't know.
I just had
I
this
have
fight
to say that
the other day though. So
I
I
gotta
don't
say
wanna
something
speak
different
on it.
because I'm
You
raising my
gotta
kids
speak on
different.
it.
I'm like,
For the-
it's not,
I
it's not
treat my-
better. The best to have is the yin and yang. To have
Yeah.
tough love and the
Best of
caring
both
love, you know what I'm
worlds.
saying?
Yeah,
It's best to have both.
But I feel like
But
the kids should be.
anybody that don't get tough love at all, yeah, you're worse off.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Like,
worse
If you
off.
don't get it,
Like, if you don't
I
get no
agree.
type of discipline throughout your whole
Yeah.
life, then
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
get to adult, you're gonna be off the
It's
chain.
like
You're gonna get it
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
Like the world is gonna give you.
Yeah,
tough love.
regardless, the world is gonna give it to you. You
Yeah.
might as well get it at home first. You feel
for
me?
real,
That's
My
right.
grandma's favorite quote was, "Experience is the best teacher.
for real.
Yeah.
Life will humble the shit out you."
Hell yeah.
I ain't no
Touch the
humble
stove when it was on.
Man.
man. What?
That'll teach you to never do it again in your life.
Yeah, I used to lie to
The
myself
best
a
way
lot.
you can learn is watching other people, so you don't go through. What
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
went
That's
through.
the
Like,
easiest,
Yeah.
man.
Like,
that's
Cheapest
like-
way.
I was so spoiled being the oldest at first. Like I had nobody to fucking watch. My cousins was off being spoiled. My mama was like, I was sheltered. So like I had nobody to watch. I was the fuck up. I was
Yeah.
experiment 626, nigga. Like
Yeah,
That
we
was the good thing about me.
when
I
we
wasn't
left the house.
sheltered at all.
Yeah.
Like I said, I seemed like the invisible child.
Oh yeah, you
I
was out
felt
the way.
like, yo,
You was
they
out the
don't-
way.
They
They don't even know I'm here.
if I'm gone. Yeah, they would not notice. if
I ain't been
I'm
home in
not
3
here.
days.
I
They ain't even
was what
tripping.
I wanted to be, bro. It was too much attention on me. I didn't want it.
And I ain't
Yeah.
have no attention. I was able to.
That's well, I had all the attention. I had an older brother and an older cousin that was basically the black sheeps of the family. So my family tried to make me. They put me in like
Everything.
performing arts schools and shit
They
like
want
that.
you to
Try
do
to,
that
you know,
style.
try to go,
Yeah.
try to be different and shit
Yeah.
like that because my brother was a gangbanger and my
Yeah.
older cousin was a gangbanger.
They kept you
So
far
it's
away
you
from that.
They tried to keep me, you know,
That's
away
how
from
my
the
uncle
shit.
was.
but it
You want to play football? You going?
Yeah,
we got the
gonna
camp,
get
summer
in sports
camp.
and
I be
all
like,
that
bro,
shit,
the
all
homies
that
gonna be
shit.
at the pool.
They
No.
They try to keep you busy so you're not
Yeah.
out active in the streets. You know?
I appreciate that now. When I was younger, I hated
Yeah, we
it.
ain't
I
getting
hated
that,
it.
like keep them out the streets. Like art, like shit, we got to play.
Yeah,
in the
we
streets.
was
got
in the
to do
streets.
No, I was still in the streets,
Yeah,
but
like,
it was
because
a
our
little
grandma,
different.
like our grandma would go to work all the time, so most of the time was our Gigi at home. Like she
Yeah.
an old woman, she can't really control what we doing. So
Yeah.
we
I
just
think
knew
that's
to like
big,
once
too.
we got back home, like be on your P's and Q's.
That's how I was,
But-
because my grandma was a teacher too, so I used to get like homeschool.
Yeah, that was normal back then too, though.
Yeah, hooked on-
Your
you remember
parents
hooked
have
on
like
phonics
the
and shit?
adults of the house having a schedule. You
Yeah.
kind of could be like, yeah, my mom gonna leave at 10. You come by, you know,
Yeah,
at
we
8.
knew
She here at
schedule.
2.
We knew
Yeah,
when
we
Brandon-
knew-
Yeah.
My grandma's
You know when you
schedule
get
was
done
Hey, you
with-
gotta have that
People-
schedule right, man. That shit real. That shit real.
It was cool. Like when I lived back with my dad, my stepmom, yeah. But when it was me, my mama, my grandma, my cousins, uncle in that one house, my grandma is a fucking mafia member, bro. Like,
Oh yeah.
my grandma, if I was weed smoking, a retired bus driver who gives no fucks, bro.
Oh, she talking shit.
Oh, my grandma talks the biggest
Yeah,
shit.
she
got
talking
her little
shit.
revolver. Her little
I'm like, that
revolver.
sound like
her-
Gigi.
Yeah.
Only
Bro.
difference is she was smoking weed. She dipped
Chew her
tobacco.
tobacco.
Like
Yeah.
she is a super G.
Yeah, you feel me? I believe it. That is something about that generation of women, bro, that didn't give a fuck. Like my grandma, and quote me on this. My grandma robbed my auntie's mama, cause you know what I'm saying, my mama and auntie had different mamas, same daddy. So my grandma robbed my auntie's mama for me and my brother. Like we was there chilling. My mom and them they went out to do some girl shit. So my auntie's mama was watching us, and my grandma was like, "Oh hell no!" When she found out, cause I called her, "Hey grandma, da da da." I snitched a little bit, but I didn't know. I was a kid.
Yeah.
She pulled up, nigga. I'll never forget, bro. She had this Virginia Slim hanging out her motherfucking mouth, nigga. These dark
Long
glasses.
ones, huh?
Yeah, bro. And she up the revolver was like, "Where my grandbaby's at?" And all I know is I hear Chris, Jason, get your stuff.
Get the stuff.
Yeah.
Robbed you for the grandbaby.
She had to pull up.
I never knew what happened until, because back then we grew up in Standard Child's Place. You know what I'm saying? I never found out until I was about like 13, 14.
I'm about to say about 10, 15, 14.
Man, when I found out what really happened, bro, I'm like, yeah. I ain't
That's when you
fucking
start
with
Found
learning.
out that you got kidnapped.
Yeah.
That's
That would have made me love my grandma more. Shit.
Yeah,
That's
she
the-
My
came
grandma
out
was
with-
more like, I don't want these kids. Like,
Man,
man, she used to tell us all the time, I wish I wasn't here type shit. So it was like, man, what the fuck?
What?
It was so much
You
tough
want me to
love.
send you to
like-
boys' school? Like,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah, it was.
what you
That's
talking
I
about?
thought motherfuckers went to the military quick. That nigga
Yeah, it
said,
was the
say,
same
nice
shit.
car and get the fuck on. Bet.
Yeah. And that's, I think that's motivate people too though when you get older. I mean, your childhood is it's a big reflection. Yeah, it's a big ass
A lot of people
reflection.
go to the service just to get out of where they
Yeah,
where
for
they
sure.
can.
Yeah.
You feel what I mean? It's
I
a,
think
it's
that's
a
what-
quick and easy way to
Bro,
get out.
if you
of
ask
it.
me, I'm pretty sure like 90% of the people that sign up and enlist is because they're trying to get going.
I'm trying to get away from where they was at.
They're like,
yeah.
no, not even kidding. That was my main reason. Like, it was, of course, I was influenced by seeing my brothers do it too, but
Yeah,
it was mainly the fact that, okay, I saw both of my brothers get gone fast.
Gone.
They did what I want to do, get gone fast. So I'm about to do what they
As soon as
did.
we
Yeah.
graduate,
You know what I'm saying? They
Oh,
was
y'all
gone.
didn't waste no
They was
time.
gone. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking around. I'm still walking around the streets when my brother's gone. I see the people that they went to school with still out here. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? I
yeah.
see what they going through. I see the people that's turned to
yeah,
buns,
because
the people
that
that's
year
turned to-
after high school be the
Yeah,
realest
man.
one.
I'm watching they peers.
That let you
turn
know what
into
type
the-
of man you gonna be.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, whatever I do, I'm gonna get
Some
the fuck
turn
out of
into
here. 'cause
smokers,
most
some
of them
turn
turn to
into-
zombies
yeah,
right
they
now,
be
right
zombied
before
out.
my eyes. They turning straight. Dude used to be the star on the basketball team. He a
Yeah.
crackhead now. Like that's
Yeah,
weird.
we had a good kid. We
Thought
grew
this
up with
dude was
named
going to
Marvin.
the
He was,
NBA. Now he on the
he was the
street.
man.
Now he on the street talking about.
Definitely.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
2 years
good,
later,
yo,
we
little
seen him
bro?
at the gas station. I was like, damn, this shit real. That's why I always
It
stayed on my
definitely
team,
be like that.
even when I was younger.
I got people that I shit. How do I word it? I have past acquaintances, friends that I had to cut off because of
Their lifestyle.
Their
Yeah,
lifestyle. They took
man.
a different route. Or
Shit,
something
me and my
that
best friend, like he
didn't align
just
with
got
my
out of
path.
prison
Man,
for
got
8
to.
years. Like, and like we was Leroy, nigga, we was
Yep.
this like this from pre-K.
His
But,
best friend
like,
just got out of prison. My old best friend is still in there right now.
Yeah,
for life.
see?
Yeah, he is in there
Like
for
for
life.
life.
Like,
Like, bro, we
niggas took the
What?
wrong route, and I
We
mean,
got the fuck
they
out
had
of
the
there.
same opportunities because they seen us. Like,
Everybody
we
got
was
the
all
same
together.
24
we
hours.
went to the same schools, had the same teachers.
There was crash
Ran the
outs.
same
Cra-
shit.
crash
Yeah,
out,
we had
yeah.
some crash out. I mean,
Some
that's
people,
just.
yeah,
that's
some
You never
people-
know
every
what
kid-
people dealing
every
with.
kid
No,
is
I'm
a-
like, yeah,
no,
but
wait,
you
hold
learn
on.
that
Every-
over time. Like, you
every
never know
kid
somebody.
in that-
last week though.
Bro,
5
every
minutes of
kid
your
in
life
every
could take
hood
away
had a
your
crash out
whole
friend.
rest of your
Yeah.
life.
That's why movies like Menace to Society are so prominent. Like
Yeah.
everybody, all of us
Those are
had
real
a
life
old
stories.
dog and a
Yeah.
cane.
Yeah.
We all had one of those.
One of those
that's
friends,
like,
though. This
we
gonna
eventually had to
jump
fucking
off.
move on from because they were just too bad friends. Like we all had that.
Speaking of which, that goes into one of our topics for today, bro. So I was, you know what I'm saying, scrolling on the gram, right? Your boy Offset, man. Offset is upset.
The Offset is upset. Bro.
Offset is upset
So
about.
I seen some of the shit.
Yeah, Cardi came out and was like, bro, y'all boy keep motherfucking harassing me, bro. The dude I was talking to, this nigga that sent us motherfucking videos of me and him fucking. Like,
Man,
bro,
I seen
cock
that.
block, like, this real crash out shit.
Wait, Offset sent videos of him and Cardi to her new
Yeah,
dude.
to new nigga, yeah.
That shit lame.
Yeah, bro, like, super crash out mode right now,
I
bro.
mean, shit. When you, I ain't giving no excuse. I said I started off. Y'all looked at me like, nigga, what? No. But when you lose somebody that you truly love, you don't know how drastic. He probably didn't think he really loved Cardi like that. And she probably had a whole hold on his heart. He like,
And
damn.
I'm like, that's my thing though. Like you grind me because you did know he knew she loved him like that. You know what I'm saying? She done gave you kids. She done
Come
went
on.
through it
She
for
did
you.
the whole
So
shit.
it's like, nah,
She brought
nah,
that
you-
bag home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
you know
the
what I'm
fuck?
saying? She
Literally.
did. She did everything. 99% of
Now
us
he probably
would love
regretting it.
for
He
our
probably
bad
ain't better
friends.
on the other side.
Cardi
And
been
you
a good
just said,
woman.
fuck that.
She's
Like,
been a good
damn.
woman this whole time, bro. Like,
Y'all don't know that
Yeah,
shit.
I was just
Man,
thinking that
anyway,
too.
hold on, bro.
I'll say this.
Y'all
just
don't
be-
know
just
what
because
Cardi
a girl
is
behind
behind the
on you,
doors.
Like,
No,
just because
no,
she ain't
no,
done, don't
no.
mean she a good woman.
Exactly.
Time
Thank you.
out. I didn't say she was this great, perfect woman, but I'm saying everything that she has done that we do know about, that's what all of us would love to have.
Hell yeah.
Would you not love to have a successful woman?
Yeah,
would
for
you not
sure.
love to have a woman, your
But if
woman
that-
to
but
hold
if that
on,
came
hold
with a whole
on,
bunch of
hold on, would you,
hormones
hold on,
turmoil.
time out. Would you not love for your woman to bear your kids?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She's doing everything that you would want your woman to do. Like, I ain't
on a
saying she's
checklist.
perfect behind closed doors, but like,
but
it
eat
is
with her
Offset
mouth
perfect
closed,
behind
yeah.
closed
I get what you're
doors.
saying.
Neither
I get
one
what
of them are perfect
Lord,
behind
Lord,
closed
Lord,
doors.
Lord,
But I'm
bro.
saying, like,
But my thing is,
she don't deserve to be getting for that to be happening to her. Like, yo, she
I get
ain't.
what
it's
you're
been a lot of
she
shit
ain't
though. But my thing is this, bro. Like, she holding it down, bro, as a real woman because my nigga, I know women that don't hold themselves accountable for shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
I know some people that deserve that.
She said she ain't perfect, my nigga. But when you look at everything that comes to the media, nigga, it ain't never him like, well, bitch, you did this and the third. It's him always just trying to do some bullshit to the nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like to her name or
Like,
something.
if you that mad,
He
tell us
fell
what
in
she
love with a
did
stripper.
that
He didn't
got
think he
you
was
so
gonna
mad.
love that
Man,
much.
that's
And
it.
then when it
People don't
ended,
know.
it was a wrap. Like, he
Fell in love with
crashing
the
out.
hens on, man.
Man.
And got your heart,
Sure.
man.
You know my famous line. Tough break, nigga.
Tough break, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't never with nobody crashing out after they fucked up. Like, that don't
Yeah, you can't fuck up and
Like,
then crash out.
I fucked up, so now I'm mad that you mad at me for.
Yeah, for
yeah.
Like,
Nigga,
nah,
hella
we
times,
not.
too.
We
Like,
ain't
shit.
doing none of that.
Yeah, because once you make a decision, you got to stay there, right?
For
That's
real,
how it
like,
go.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta stand on that.
You gotta,
Stand
But I
up
be
in
having
it.
a hard time believing celebrities. Like when they put their business out, I be having a hard time believing it's real.
It's PR work.
Yeah, like I always
a lot
think
of
it's
it do
PR.
be
Like,
Just do be. But
PR stunts.
Just to get their name in the tabloids
Yeah.
and
Send
their
us
name
something. We
relevant.
need to know
Yeah,
something this
for sure.
month. You need
But I
to,
ain't gonna
something
lie.
needs to jump off.
that nigga shit too frequent. He keep fucking up, bro. That ain't like no
No,
regular.
I
dude.
said tender. He's tender about it for sure.
Yeah,
He ain't
like
fucking
in
with
real
it.
life.
At the end
Yeah.
of the day, he don't want to hear about his ex-wife or his baby mama getting fucked by anybody.
Exactly.
And it
Who?
hits, and it hits,
And when,
it hit
when
him,
she
it
was
hit
an
him,
NFL
though.
star,
You
like
feel
that
me? And
nigga's
then
in his
she's-
feelings.
She's
Like,
doing it like
Yeah.
real public. You
Bro,
know me?
dog is donkey dicking her. Let's just put it for what it is.
Man.
An NFL player that's donkey dicking her, you can't beat him up.
You
And
can't get mad at who she
You
fucking
mad,
with
you
after
can't
she
beat him the
left
fuck
your
up.
So
ass.
it's basically like the same shit as Remy Ma and Papoose. It's just vice versa.
Hey, nah, that's
Because
hilarious.
Remy Ma could not.
no.
She don't want that smoke.
Yeah,
with-
Remy don't
They-
want
they
that.
had more
Remy
of
don't
a,
She
want
does
that.
not want that smoke.
Clarissa Shields.
Damn, they had what to they image
It's
was
the
more of
same
a
shit.
That situation.
They
black
was
love.
married.
They
That
sold black
situation
love.
is
Yeah, they
crazy.
did.
That's what pissed
They
me
did.
off.
They did. They was the image of everybody's couple's goals.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
PR.
yeah.
Once again, that's a PR
But they wouldn't.
move.
They
We don't
tried
know.
to do it.
Yeah.
Cardi B and Offset didn't even try to do it, and they was everybody idol couple and
Yeah.
shit like that. You know
And
what I mean?
that's what it all boils down to. Motherfuckers need to stop idolizing these couples.
Motherfuckers be
'cause they all
idolizing them
going through
motherfuckers.
it.
Should have learned from
Everybody's
Will and
human.
Jada.
Everybody's
shit,
human.
They
Oh,
idolize
yeah,
them
Everybody
man,
perfect.
Everybody going through that.
Because everybody
bullshit.
want to be who was the biggest one right now? Lauren London. Nobody can't match her energy. Every girl want to be the Lauren London.
But
You know what I'm
like-
saying?
They not
Hey,
that.
Lauren hold it down. I ain't gonna. From what I seen to now,
So it's out. It's real. It's women out here that can hold it
there's
down.
women out here that hold
But
it
you
down.
gotta think
it's
it ain't
rare
that,
though.
it ain't too many men that's like Nip either. Like so,
Yeah, this is
like,
true. This is
Yeah.
very
Is,
true.
is Offset a nigga like Nip? Probably not.
Probably
like,
not.
So, shit. I bet if he was, Cardi would be moving a lot different. Like so.
My prayers to that man, because I hate to see a man going through it. That shit be boy. You got to get a man time. Get a man time.
Yeah, man.
It's just going through, but it's
Yeah.
like, yo, you reap what you sow, my
You
boy.
read what you saw.
Like I
It's
said,
a
What
tough
you
love.
at the end of the
man,
day,
I'm
none of these
sorry.
people is perfect.
All I know is if I had Cardi B personally, you wouldn't have found
Yeah,
me.
he said in
I
the
wouldn't
house.
be
Yeah,
in
see, I got a
Offset
Cardi B
shoes
at
right
home
now.
for me. Like my Cardi B is at home. I ain't
be
fucking
in
that up.
Offset shoes right now. I'd be like,
Cardi is
that's
not
the type of
perfect.
girl I'd be like, nah, I'm about to be locked in. for
Cardi
sure.
is not perfect.
I
Nobody's
know.
perfect.
I
Nobody's
don't think
perfect.
Any woman in the world.
I know
is
y'all
perfect.
remember all them tabloids about Cardi before she even made
Listen,
it.
I don't
How
think
she was drugging people.
He
and
knew
shit.
that too, though. Like,
I
he
don't
knew
think
that.
any
He
woman
said
in
he
the
knew that
world
too.
is perfect. But
Nobody
if I got
perfect.
a girl that was bringing home millions, was willing to have my kids and take care of them as a good mother, I'm happy.
Yeah, she
I
changed her
ain't-
life.
I'm
She
trying
didn't
not to
continue to
fuck
do the
this
same
up.
thing
Now,
she did.
now, might I make a mistake? Yeah, I might, and that's
Might.
what he
A
did.
mistake
He
might
made
come
some
here or there.
mistakes, but I ain't gonna keep doing that shit over and
Yeah.
over. Not with something like Cardi. That's like fucking up with Holly Berry.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
nigga, I'm
exactly.
not fucking.
He said, how you
up.
fucking
Like,
up
y'all
with
You
niggas
know,
Holly
Holly Berry got
tripping.
cheated on in all her relationships.
yeah.
I know, but it's like I'm like, bro, I'm gonna hold it down. Like,
I
like
hear
I
you
said,
loud
I
and
might
clear
fuck
though.
up.
I hear you loud
I
and
said I
clear.
might fuck up.
Because they don't come.
Jay-Z
they
cheated
don't-
on
they don't
Beyonce
come
like
around
shit.
too often.
Yeah, exactly. That's
They
all
don't
I'm
come
saying.
around
Like,
too
He pulled the
often.
shade.
this
so-
ain't something I'm just about to like let it breeze by now. I'm
Come
trying to
on,
hold
now.
it down a
Hold
little
on.
better.
Let's get to it.
Hold on, OVO Rock got
I'm
something
hold it
to
down a
say.
little better than usual.
So now here I go,
Hit
bro.
that
I'm not gonna
spot.
lie to you. I'm one of those men that I'm a firm believer because I've been there before, bro. My thing is I don't give a fuck how bad your woman is. Beyonce, Cardi B, Mariah Carey, these are all badass bitches until you fuck. Now you got post nut clarity because you fuck.
I'm not talking about how bad they are.
No,
I'm talking about if they getting that money and they taking care of them kids.
I know what you talking about.
That's my thing.
No. They jumped into some other shit.
I'm like,
and I want
my
to clear
thing
it up.
is take
Like,
care
I
of
don't
the
give a
kids.
fuck how bad you are. I don't give a Halle Berry or not. The reason why you still got cheated on is because the pussy was mid. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Nigga,
I
that's
bet
all
you
it
sleep
is.
with
That
Halle,
might be
you gonna be
why,
saying
nigga.
something totally
You
different.
can't be say that's why.
Bro, if
It could be
bro,
mid.
if her pussy was
But
so
hold on,
spectacular
hold on.
and
It could
shooting
be
out like
mid. It don't even have to be sexual.
He said
Sometimes
shit.
women just don't be having all their screws together. And mentally, you can't deal with that shit every time. I don't give a fuck how bad a bitch
They
is.
say every
If
girl got a
if
little
fucking up
bipolar.
my everyday
For
piece.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how bad she is. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
But
I'm
my
with
thing
that.
is,
I'm
you
with
out
that.
of here
Yeah,
or you
don't fuck
cheat?
up my
Which
piece.
one? You out of here or you gonna cheat? Which one you gonna do?
If she's cheating with me, and she
Oh, he gonna stay. He said he answered. He gonna stay. He gonna stay.
It's different.
He gonna answer the call.
If she cheating with me.
Is it cheating that she's cheating with me?
What you mean cheating with you? Y'all fucking a bitch
If
together?
we fucking bitches together, is it actually cheating?
No, that's teamwork.
Okay then.
But that ain't what you said that niggas cheated on Halle Berry, bro.
No, I'm saying
Every nigga.
Because I had to make that point. No, I don't care how bad a female is. Sometimes, inner, it will fuck up what's going on the outside.
Or your pussy in her is me. You know
Or
what I'm saying?
it's also y'all
It's more than
can't
just pussy.
forget like it be men who be doing the cheating. So a
They
lot
do.
of men ain't mentally
Hold
like
on.
stable
Hold
to
on.
be like staying.
Don't
faithful.
say that.
I
Don't
said-
say it like these women ain't out here cheating.
Now, I'm-
You
They
out here.
slick. Smarter about cheating
when I
than
say
niggas are doing.
they both cheating.
Nah,
like,
niggas
and they're
is messy
both-
about cheating.
Like me, like I don't cheat because like I love my wife and like I already got past that cheating stage. Like that.
So
shit
you
is not-
cheated before though.
Yeah, like so I'm saying like it was because I wasn't mentally like a man. Like I wasn't
Yeah.
a real man. Like,
Okay, I hear you.
But like once I woke up and consciously said I'm gonna make a change in my life because I don't want to be the same way I
That
used
shit
to
becomes
be.
an inconvenience.
Once I want to
Your
be
phone
yeah, like-
ringing 2 or 3 times. You
yeah.
can't sleep. You gotta worry this and do that.
Juggle so many
Right.
so many
Oh, man,
personalities.
fuck
you
all
gotta-
that.
that's- the
Exactly,
shit
like,
becomes
Certain
tiring.
age, you be like, I'm cool,
Bro, I'm
bruh.
not gonna lie. The last time when I got caught, bro, it was really.
He said the last time.
The last time I
He said
got
I almost
caught,
died, y'all.
Crazy way to start.
I want to show y'all this bullet wound in my back.
No, y'all-
She almost got
No,
mine.
but the
Scars,
last time,
man.
though, my nigga, it was the fact of it was her reaction that made me just cut it all the fuck out because it was like she handled it so but I still seen the hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Like she did in that one moment what we taught our whole life to do as men, which is hold that shit up, chin up, chest out.
Oh, took it like a G.
Yeah,
Took it
bro,
like
that's
a G.
scary.
And
Oh, that's it?
That
That's
shit.
scary than a bitch. Like,
It's
oh,
scary.
what you about to do? Oh,
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, you on the chop block now.
So it's like now I feel bad as fuck. And I'm like, damn, because you'll either murder me or leave me.
Yeah.
Or both. And
Or she's already been doing it.
It's either no contact or
Yeah.
die.
But-
Yeah, the girl
Luckily-
to take it to the chin, she's gonna do you the grind.
luckily I got a good woman though. You know what I'm saying? I got a
Yeah.
good woman, bro. That I can't even fuck up with again. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a dumbass. Like bro said, it took for me to have to get that moment of clarity and have to make it up for myself.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things be you try to get over the situation for the woman. Cause she caught you and you I'm caught, all right baby, I'll never do it again. I'm sorry, woo, woo, woo. But really it has to take for you to be like, you know what? I'm over it.
I'm over it. Yeah.
So
And
Rocky,
that's why I
in the
just
words
be-
of Rocky now, was it mid?
So it was mid, basically.
So it was mid then.
Basically.
Give him his close up. Give him
All right,
zoom in.
no. I'm not gonna say it was mid. And you know, I gotta keep 1,000 in, right? You already pulled me out, motherfucker. So what it was is I wasn't finished Vegasing in. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Detroit.
Oh shit.
I'm from Detroit.
That's a
right?
new. That's a new diagnosis.
Exactly.
He said
I
Vegas.
should have used that one.
He said he had to get out of the system.
We can use it.
I was.
Vegasing. That hyphen.
Somebody Google that in
Bro,
the chat. On
Transitioning
everything.
up into Vegas.
Now, you know what? I made the word, but the definition came from y'all brother. Nigga, like,
Vegas.
that nigga CJ said exactly what I did. He made the blueprint and I went by that. He like,
Yeah.
nigga, you go out, you go meet a chick, She got somewhere to stay 9 times out of 10. She already clubbing with your ass. You get in good, you fuck her great, and you be a great nigga to her. You move in too. You know what I'm saying? The CJ SoCool theory, nigga, aka Vegas.
Nigga said being homosexual.
Yeah,
Man,
I was a
crazy.
homosexual. A big hobo.
Work, yo.
Hobo.
Yeah.
Hey, the closed captions gonna read some bullshit. Hobo.
So the chat say, the chat say if you gonna cheat, just move on.
True.
He needed a place to stay. He can't just move on.
Yeah, facts.
Bad advice.
Cheaters be homeless.
Bro, I'm like, and that's why I just stay out of relationships, bro.
If you act
My
like, oh, y'all
relationships
too
be so
funny.
short, and my relationships be so short because I'm like, yo, I'm gonna fuck up. I know I'm gonna fuck up.
I'm mad as a motherfucker, but I ain't leaving, baby. I ain't going
This
nowhere.
nigga kid say, nigga, move where? Where he gonna move on to?
Where you going?
They trying to move in.
Move on to the next girl and then do the same thing.
Right, you gotta move in to move up. Nigga, like shit.
I think that shit got a great deal to deal with. Like the
Y'all
woman,
niggas
if a
ain't
woman
shit.
got good friends, then she could deal with your bullshit. It depends on her homegirls, because some of the
Good
homegirls will be like,
friends. I
Well-
never trust the homegirls.
some of them gonna give them the game. Some of them gonna be like, hey, bitch, you tripping.
Go get them no game.
Some of them gonna tell them, yeah, you need to leave them, shake them. You know, that's what a lot of.
I ain't gonna lie. My situation, the realest motherfucker
Confined
in her
her.
ear is her daddy, and that nigga in prison.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Who
There'll
they closest
always be
to?
another motherfucker
It's gonna
in
be
the
somebody they gonna get their advice from, and they gonna be like, man, fuck them, chop
Her
block.
daddy tell her the real. Like, hey, we don't know when.
Some
dad
women got
said
an
with
ex
the
for a best
benefit of
friend that they
you,
can
he
find
talking about
in.
the real.
This nigga tripping.
said
You know what I mean? It all depends.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
That shit real though.
Nigga said the daddy said the real.
I'm dead.
Bro, I'm sick of this nigga shit, bro.
Y'all brought me
I
back.
got a place to stay.
Brought
I
him
don't
back.
do Vegas scene no more, bro. Like, I'm over the Vegas scene. You know what I'm saying? Like,
When you realize what Vegas is deep down, you realize you don't want to be playing that scene.
Yeah,
you don't want to
That
fuck
shit-
hell
around.
no, you don't.
You don't want to fuck
They don't
around.
understand what
here.
real Vegas is,
Yeah,
bro.
you don't want to
Yeah.
fuck around. You don't want to fuck around.
Bro, I
You gotta
can't
prepare.
help it. Relationships just don't work for me, dog. So I'm be out
Oh,
here
you-
Vegasing
yeah,
until the scene.
Oh, you haven't been married or nothing?
Nah, I have
Oh,
not.
okay. Oh yeah. That's
You got
what's
no
up.
kids either?
I got one daughter.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You
See?
lucky motherfucker.
Man,
They-
no, I am a
Vegas
patient.
scene.
I'm a patient, cautious motherfucker.
Yeah, for real.
I move slow on,
for sure.
on shit like that. I ain't just
I envy niggas like that, bro.
boy.
You that's why you got this one too?
Yeah, just got one.
Fuck
That's the way to go, man. That's the way to go.
I got 8, and I was like, it ain't
I'm
no
like, look,
different
I
to me.
got-
Like,
I-
oh, shit, I
I'll
love
have
it.
another one when she's 18, because that's
Yeah,
how I
yeah.
know all the stages.
Oh, everything is good. I'm good to go.
Once
Said
you
I'm
know,
good
learning
to go.
each time
every
as I
stage
go.
of This now.
Now I'm master child, raising the child. Huh? I'm
Man.
good.
I ain't gonna lie. How I honestly feel about it. I told my oldest daughter this. KK, if you watching, you know what it is. I basically got these other kids that's gonna be raised by KK. Like when I'm dead and gone, that's the OG, nigga.
I like
next to
KK.
mine.
He said, I'll let you back. I'll let the oldest.
Holla at the OG, man.
Yeah, that's real, bro. That's real, man.
That's gonna be the best thing about mine. She gonna be grown by the time I have any other
Be
one.
on,
Go
huh?
talk to your sister. Daddy, I
yeah.
missed the school bus. Tell your sister to take you to school.
There you go.
They tell her to take it to
She
school.
grown.
So hell yeah, man. Y'all got anything y'all want to plug in before we wrap it up and get up out of here? Anybody, anything y'all want to shout out?
Shoot, y'all can check me out on any music platform, Jinx the Rebel, or any social media at ITSS_Jinx.
Make sure y'all check him out, man. Check him
Go
out.
follow.
Check me out at Ken So Cool on YouTube, The Real Ken So Cool on IG. Make sure y'all keep checking out 15fifteen podcast.
Hey.
Dopest place
What's
to be.
up?
For sure.
You nerd.
You got. I know Rock gotta
Go ahead,
go.
Go ahead,
Go ahead,
OB.
Why y'all wait on me?
Get that nigga.
They got to get his voice ready. Go ahead.
Anyway, responsibly, shout out to the 1515 Media Club. I say
Yes,
this.
sir. Shout out to the club members,
You know
man.
what I'm saying, man? Great group of brothers and sisters, man, that just want to provide back to the community,
Yes, sir.
especially for the autistic community, man. You know, you're looking for resources, anything, holla at us.
Yes, sir.
We
Yes,
got
sir.
you. Anything else I want to plug in? I want to say, Zakib, shout out KK. You doing your thing, mama. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Keep it going. Shout out to my lady. You know what I'm saying? You holding shit down for me. Shout out to the gang, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to just me being around positive energy a lot of good brothers with good knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, love, son.
We just want
Likewise.
to see each other excel, man.
Yeah, this was dope sit down right here.
Oh, y'all waiting for me?
It's
Yeah,
on
we
you.
waiting on KID.
Shit, y'all already know what it is. I'll stay on social media, trying to stay busy, man. I'm gonna keep flooding the timelines with some hot content. You
Yes,
know,
sir. Yes, sir.
Stay putting on for the team, 15-15, and we appreciate everybody for rocking with us in the chat. Shout out Michelle and Tiffany.
Shout out to Michelle and Tip.
That's pretty much all from me, man.
Oh yeah, shit. This episode 39, 1550 podcast. Go ahead, you one more thing.
Oh no, I was just waving.
Oh yeah, my nigga. I was like, I wouldn't cut my nigga off, man. Shit, hell yeah, and that's episode 39. We're gonna call it a wrap, man.
Episode 39, man. Thank you for rocking with us. If y'all don't follow us, make sure y'all hit that button under the little thing.
Appreciate
right
y'all
there.
coming by too. Hell yeah, all love, man.
And once again, shout out Jinx, shout out Ken, shout out Rock.
Over and out.
And mid vaginas.
Men vaginas.
Man, vaginas.
Don't even play with me, nigga.
I thought he said, man. I'm like, hold on. I think he called it.